Excuse the audio not being the same as usual, but just doing a follow up here after my first week with the Core Essentials belt. And you know what? I got nothing really super, how can I say, substantial to say about how much better this is versus my Amazon whatever belt. It was never even a comparison. In fact, it probably should be considered a blowout. So, I mean, while I do want to follow up with this for anyone that is like seriously curious, um, I'm in a real loss for words to say, like, hey, I should have been carrying this the entire time. No real like if ands or buts about it. I don't think that you'll find anything close to it in like a, let's say, more civilian capacity, unless you have like a 511 store that's close by you. That might be the closest, but even for like my section of Sports Academy that has 511 stuff, nowhere near this kind of quality and or selection. So, um, Christmas gifts, birthday gift, this should be it. If you don't have one of these already, um, there's nothing else that you're just going to drop in the store and find out be even comparable to it. So, thank you, Core Essentials, for reaching out to me, for providing the product, for at least for the review. I wish I had better wording behind it. Um, I wish I had got one earlier for myself to just test independently. But thank you for showing mercy on me and revealing my own cheap standards. And really, I need to be elevating myself to this kind of standard, especially for carrying. We should all be using quality things for carrying, and this has been it's been comfortable. It's been flexible enough for me. I haven't had sagging issues, as embarrassing as that may say. But even walking around the job, I mean, I purposely even did one day in the week where I refused to even try to lift my pants, which I was doing out of habit anyway, or at least just to make sure that everything was secure. And whole day clear. It rode right on my hips, even when I was sitting down, standing up, back and forth, the things I do for work. But um, nope, not an issue there. Um, if we're talking signs of improvement, I don't even know what to say. Maybe in the instructions, um, maybe for me personally, I could have done with maybe shaving another inch or two from what was recommended. But at the same time, too, it's like, hey, if you get gassy or bloated, if that may be an issue, that may be where the spare room comes in. And especially for if you're carrying some kind of inside the waist holster that's super thick for one reason or another, you could spare those inches. But there was just enough room for me, at least, that where I felt like, maybe I could shave off another inch or two, but I wasn't willing to do so because of how well that has been working for me, as far as um, not pinching me in any type of way, no weirdness, just like a sturdy belt with just enough like torsional rigidity that it never was cumbersome, and did the job of holding my 226. Um, Honestly, the only thing I could think of that actually would probably make this even better for me would be switching over to a, a full polymer setup, because my 226 is pretty heavy. So switching to another full size type would probably, like my M&P should be a lot lighter. My polymers M&Ps, which I didn't get to try, but maybe I'll experiment more on that. But I just have to say, just for the sake of the testing and the review, stellar product. Could have recommended higher. Thank you again for your time. Thank you to people that are watching. Sorry for ranting on this long, but if you have any questions, leave it below. And I mean, if you want a week two, sure, maybe. I don't know. But we'll see what happens in the future. Again, thank you.